Hello, and you are welcome to AccraVice.
Thank you.
Today we are here to talk about football. You know, a lot of people see the glamour and glitz of soccer stars like Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, all the what was his name, the
Maradona, those
yeah, all
old
those
players.
great players. They see the kind of lifestyle they live and they love football so much. But one thing that a lot of people never really get to think about are the many disastrous stories of people who also chased the same dream
Yes, and they
and
couldn't
ended
make
up
it.
wasting their lives. You have been into soccer.
Yes, sir.
You know the whole drill.
Yes,
Yeah, you have done it for years
yes,
until you give up.
yes.
So I want you to introduce yourself and then let's start from there.
My name is Emmanuel Okechukwu. I'm a Nigerian based in Ghana. I'm into electronic business now. Um, I was once a footballer. I started my football when I was a childhood. You know, through since my primary school. But I started chasing the dream after my secondary school. You understand? I built myself in the middle of players, footballers. I have a friend. There was a friend I have. His name is Friday Obiazo. Friday Obiazo was a very good goalkeeper. So I was close to him because of how good he is, so that I will learn from him because I was also a goalkeeper. You understand? Yeah, football game is not an easy job. You know, people do watch it and see it as if it's easy. But if you go into it, you see that it's not what you are thinking. Because I have come to realize that if you play like who in this life, play like Ronaldinho. If you don't have a good sponsorship, you are going nowhere.
Yeah, if you're not in the right space,
You are,
because
yes,
I also learned that it's easier for people who are in Europe
yes,
and people who are in more developed countries to go into football and then
yes,
make a living out of it.
yes.
But in Africa here,
It's too difficult.
yes.
Africa is too difficult.
So let's go back to your roots in football.
All right.
Your family, where you come from, did they support you?
No,
How
no,
did
no.
they?
My family never supported me in football.
Okay.
Like my mom wants me to go to school. Football really destroyed so many things in my life. Like I couldn't further my education because of football. I remember I was like telling my mom, the money that you are going to use to train me in school is better you use it and push me in football. But my mom said no because normally by then she normally see footballers as a useless people. But they don't know that the game is fetching money now. You understand? So I was pushing the career by myself, investing on myself. You understand? And
So will you say that the rift is it that type of situation whereby you have to end up leaving your parents to
yes,
go and be on your own and
yes,
hustle on the streets?
yes. I leave my parents so early because my mother was like even asking me to leave the house.
At what age?
I leave my parents. Let me say, I started traveling to Lagos from Abuja to Lagos at my age of 17 years. By then I was still in school. But I enjoy football more than the school. I find more interest on the game because I'm seeing future there.
Okay.
You
Because
understand?
of your passion.
Yes, I have a passion in the game.
Will you say that if your parents have pushed you,
Yes.
do you think it would have made
I
a
could have been
difference
in
your
abroad by
career?
now
Okay.
because I was very good. I believe on myself. I was very, very good.
So tell us about some of the teams that you played for.
All right. First of all, I started with a street team, a homeboy. There is a team called Homeboys. From Homeboys, I went to Barade. There was a team called Barade. After Barade, I went to Mighty Jet. But all these teams, before I leave, I took a trophy for them. Homeboys, I got them one trophy. Barade, I got them one trophy. Mighty Jet, I got them one trophy. And the trophy I got for Mighty Jet was a Governor's Cup. It was the biggest tournament.
In the States?
Yes.
Where you are
The
in
biggest
Nigeria.
tournament, yes, in Nigeria. You understand?
Okay.
So even before I leave them, I went to Shake Up. NNPC Shell Cup.
So while you are while you are pursuing your football passion and career, how did you survive being a child of 17 years and 18 and in the younger years?
Yeah.
How did you survive?
Honestly, let me say, as a footballer, because we know footballers as people who don't like people who don't who see things as normal. There's so many things you need to put on yourself. Number one, you don't have to be shy to beg. You understand? You don't have to be shy to beg. Because football put me into a line of, when I'm begging you something, I will not be ashamed of myself begging you money for food. You understand? The way I started, I have friends who do business in the market. And because of, they know that I'm a good goalkeeper. They know that I'm good in the game. So whenever I ask them for money for anything, they do give me. My first journey to Lagos, I collected the money from friends. Second journey to Lagos, I collected the money from friends. Even when I was going to Abuja for tournament. And I was that goalkeeper that whenever you call me in your team like this, and you have other goalkeepers over there, they will go to bench. I will bench them. Yes, so.
Okay, so now the more important thing is when you are, at what point did you decide to come to Ghana to pursue football, and what was the main reason that made you feel that Ghana was a better choice for you than Nigeria?
You know, when I traveled to Lagos, that was January 2013. I went for a trial in my people's FC. You know, so on the process, we now heard that the team will not sign any other players for now. So I have a cousin in Ghana. I started calling him, letting him know that the condition in Lagos is too much for me because I was not feeding well. So I have to wash cars, do one or two before I can eat. So my brother was like, Ghana is not an easy place of football. I never listened to him because I just need to leave Lagos because of the situation over there was too much. You understand? I was in a bad condition there before my brother now sent me money that I should start coming to Ghana.
And when you came to Ghana like this, you being in Nigeria, did it give you more opportunities, or did it create less opportunities?
Man, it creates less opportunity because
why?
I didn't mean I was in Nigeria. Maybe I could have been in one of the biggest teams now in Nigeria, in any these Nigerian teams. You understand? Because back then home in Nigeria, many people believe in me. At least I could have getting opportunity more than here in Ghana. You understand? Because back then in Nigeria, people know me too well, and people believe in me. So in Ghana here, people don't know me like that. So they only watch me once play, and they know that I'm good. But they can never create that opportunity for me whereby they have brothers around them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like something like a tribal sentiment.
Yes.
Okay. So knowing that at that time, did you know that going back to Nigeria was going to create better opportunities for you? And if you knew, why did you continue to stay in Ghana?
To be honest with you, if I knew that it would be like this, I couldn't have stayed in Ghana. I could have still run back to Nigeria. You understand? But
because there it's on the football level.
Yes.
It created better opportunity. There were better opportunities in Nigeria.
Yes.
But on the physical day-to-day level, it was harder in Nigeria.
It was harder in Nigeria.
Okay, so this is a strange dilemma.
Yes. Because, and again, it depends in a circle you find yourself.
Yeah.
If you find yourself in a circle that you are the only one being a footballer there, it will be so difficult for you to move forward.
Right.
Because people around you will distract you.
They will not understand.
They will not understand. Because back then in Nigeria, all my circle was footballers. I have a friend called Ebuka Messi. Ebuka Messi was a very good footballer. As I'm talking to you right now, he's in Portugal. The day I heard that he's in Portugal, I was shocked. I was like, how I wish I was in Nigeria by then. Maybe I could have gotten an opportunity. But I have come to find out that players move more faster than goalkeepers.
Mm.
Yeah, you understand? Because I see that goalkeepers only, many of the goalkeepers, some of them end in Africa here. Unless maybe you have good contact and you are very good, extraordinary good, before you can like find yourself in abroad.
Okay, so from when you started football to when you quit it in Ghana, you quit football in Ghana,
I
right?
quit football in Ghana like
It was Ghana where you stopped.
Yes.
So from the time you started football, started pursuing your dream as a footballer to when you quit, how long was it? How many years did you spend in your pursuit?
Let me just say, like in Ghana here, you're talking about?
Like when you started in Nigeria,
Yes.
how old were you?
When I started fully,
Yeah.
I was 17 years.
17 years.
Yes.
And when you got to Ghana, how old were you when you decided to stop?
I decided to stop. Let me just say, around 2019. Yes.
2019.
Yes, 2019.
Wow. That's...
Because I've come to realize that in Ghana, you have to feed yourself. You have to make a living. People at home are expecting for you to give them something. So the football you are playing in Ghana, they are not paying you. Even those playing a big team in Ghana here, they don't even pay them. Talk less of you who don't have anything.
So what you're basically saying is that you spent almost 14 years
Yes.
in football.
Yeah. Sometimes if I sit like this, like I'll be like, I made a very big mistake. I couldn't have come to Ghana in the first place. Or maybe even
you couldn't have pursued football at all entirely.
Like I couldn't have even stepped my foot in Ghana from the beginning. Because I believe that I didn't mean I was in Nigeria up to now. I could have been in a better team. Because I have a friend, David Obiazo. Right now he's playing in Benden Insurance Premier League. He's a very good goalkeeper. He was asking me to meet him in Kano when he was in Kano Pillars. So I didn't mean I was in Nigeria. Definitely, I could be following that guy. Anywhere you go, I will follow him. Maybe from there, I will get an offer. But you see, I came to Ghana. People that are where I find myself is like another thing. Everybody, money, money, money. I read. We want to make it in a big way. Forgotten that we have a dream to pursue.
Yeah.
So how I wish I was in Nigeria by then. I think I couldn't have even think of quitting the game.
When you came to Ghana like this, you met a lot of Ghanaians who are also chasing the dream.
Yes, some of them even quit now.
There are some Nigerians also who are chasing the dream.
Yes.
Out of all these people that you met, how many actually succeeded?
I only have one person.
Who succeeded? One person.
And it's even a Ghanaian.
One person.
One person.
Out of all
made close friends, yes, I met.
What?
The game is not easy.
So all these people now, they have basically wasted their life like that.
So many people don't even play football anymore. So many of my friends that I met in Ghana here, even back then in Nigeria, some of them was like, they are useless. Because football will make you will not concentrate in any other thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
Except the game, football.
You know, from other stories I've heard in town, I heard that some people, because of how many years they have wasted in football, many of them turn to drugs.
Yes, so
you see these drugs and
yes,
turn to being a street rat.
Yes, that was one I know. I will not mention his name, but he was a very good player. But he's a Ghanaian. But as I'm talking to you now, he turned to a drunkard.
He couldn't cope with reality.
He could not. This guy that I'm telling you, he played Accra House of Folk. Yes, so he traveled to Italy, but now he go nowhere. And there was another striker again. I know that he traveled by then. He was making his money. When he come back, I don't know what distracted him. He didn't go back again. As I'm talking to you right now, he's a weed smoker. Yeah. He believed that no, I find my joy in a weed. Sometimes it's because of what football have done. Football have useless so many people. Yes, so
Wow. So these people that, and when, why is it that it's so difficult? What is the thing that makes it so difficult? I understand that sponsorship and all, but I've also heard of people that have sponsorship and they never really get to catch a break.
that means maybe the person didn't put all his effort on it. Because one thing I know about football is that you need to train more harder. Maybe if you don't have a team, you need to be, after the team training, you need to give yourself another extra training. Yes, because when you go for a trial,
So out of all those your friends, you mean that none of them had sponsors?
none of them, even both in Nigeria, both in Ghana, yeah, none.
And with all this, and you say, and from what you are saying, I know that I've watched some of these underground players play football. You understand? It's quite alarming that we have people who are this good in football, and then our national teams, both Ghana and Nigeria, always seem to be lacking. Why is it that, in your opinion, why is it that these our national teams never really get well-rounded players that really know what they are doing? Yeah.
Because at times the bribe.
They bribe to get into the sport.
Yes. What I mean by bribe is like, even those people playing in the national team now, there is some people outside there who don't have a team who play more than them. But because number one, you don't have that sponsorship that will take you there, even though when you go there and you play well and you don't have a strong backup, they will drop you and take the person that don't even know what he's doing just because they have bribed them. Under 17, under 20, all those things, all those people you see that play, if you check them very well, they have strong backup. If you don't have strong backup, how can you even play in a national team? Most especially in Africa. This is where white people are better than us. Because white man can sign you when
Based on your talent.
based on your talent.
But not here.
But not here. No, here we don't deal with talent. We deal with bribe. Yeah, so
It's terrible.
terrible.
Okay, so what are apart from sponsorship, all right? Apart from sponsorship and the hardship of the situation in where you find yourself, what are other things that you can point to, are the things that frustrate our footballers here in Africa, both Ghana and Nigeria?
All right. Let me put it in this way. Number one, maybe when you have a family that is on your neck for you to be providing for them, it will make you to be frustrated. It will make you to change your mind and look for something doing because home is calling you to bring something. You understand? This is where the frustration comes first. And number two, football is age. When you are playing and your age is going and you are not seeing anything, it will frustrate you. You understand? Maybe you are good. And one thing about football is that it's time. There will be a time, by then you'll be shining. You'll be doing good. That is when you need to move forward. That is when you need that sponsorship. That is when you need someone that will push you forward. After that time and you didn't see anybody that will push you, the next thing that will follow it is frustration. Yes. Because maybe even your fellow friend who don't play football, who don't understand the game, might distance himself from you. Because he think that you always take from him to eat. You are not doing anything, but he's working, you are not working, and he's not seeing any positive answer on your side. Then he have to leave you. That is where another frustration comes. People you call lovers will leave you to be alone. So that will push you to even forget the game and find something doing.
Wow.
Yeah, the game is too terrible.
And finally, just a Nigerian in Ghana. Football aside, what has been your experiences? Has it been good? Has it been bad? Has it been a mixed experience?
Let me just say, in Ghana here, right?
Yes. As a Nigerian in
As a
Ghana.
Nigerian in Ghana, although some of the Ghanaians I meet, they are very good. You understand? They are nice. But some have some dubious character. You understand? They always believe that as a Nigerian, in their midst, you are a criminal. They always believe as a Nigerian, you are smarter than them.
You are trying to outsmart them.
Thank you very much. So, but those who understand, like, always see you like them, they don't think such things. You understand? Maybe that was a lady I was dating by then. You know, there are people was telling her Nigerian people they eat woman flesh, blah blah blah. All those things. I was even surprised because of what they are seeing in a movie. But they don't know that the country is not like that. You understand? But though the land Ghana, let me say, is good. You know, peaceful country, but people in it is somehow. They are the one making it so difficult for us, the foreigners.
For you Nigerians.
For we Nigerians, for we Nigerians particular, because they don't. This Nigeria is a problem.
So the moment you go and mention that you're Nigerian,
it's problem. Even police will distance yourself from you because you always see you as another thing. Honestly.
Okay. So now that's the experience. So as a young Nigerian guy, you know, you're not looking bad. So like, how has dating been for you? Like, how is your experience with Ghanaian? Is dating bad? Just be real, like be real.
Let me say, there was a lady I dated. Let me say, when I came to Ghana newly, her name was Sandra. Sandra was a very nice girl to me. But Sandra let her leave because of all these Nigerians are killing their eating woman flesh. This is the reason why Sandra left. Yes. Before I now started meeting all these liars. Well, particularly there's a lady that I dated, she brought a guy to my house and told me that this is my brother. And later on I found out that this brother is sleeping with her. In short, dating in Ghana,
for a Nigerian, from your perspective, as a Nigerian guy, do you think is dating beneficial to you? Like, is it a good or bad experience to you? Like, mostly.
Let me say, in the other way, it's bad experience. I'm getting bad experience. In the other way, just small little good experience. Small.
And all this is just because of the perception they have of who you are as a Nigerian.
Yes. Because they always believe that Nigerians are smart. Yes, you are bad. You are smart. You are smarter than them. You can smart them at any time.
You want to outsmart them.
Yeah.
So basically, you are telling us that the perception that many Ghanaian ladies have of Nigerian men,
yes,
makes relationship problematic.
Yes.
Interesting.
This is, let me just say, because if not because of all those things they are thinking, because a Ghana woman cannot even follow you home as a Nigerian. Maybe you tell her that I will marry you, will you follow me home? They will say no. You will kill me and eat my flesh. Your people will treat me bad. Yes, so one thing I have to, in short, I would like Ghanaian ladies to listen to me now. You understand? One thing I will advise a Ghana ladies is, when a Nigerian man love you and take you to his country, he will never treat you bad. You understand? Because they always believe that we cannot follow Nigerians home and they are going to kill us. And this have made so many Nigerians not marry Ghanaians today. Yes, you will see a Nigerian man that dates a Ghanaian lady 5 years, 6 years later, you will not end up with the lady just because of something like this.
But many Ghanaian ladies are saying that Nigerian men, many of them have wives in Nigeria, or at the end of the day, they will run back to Nigeria, or Nigerian guys are cheat most of the time. What do you say to this?
This is where they are getting it all wrong.
Mm.
How I wish these people will sit down and advise themselves and be nice to the end.
Mm.
Majority of them, Nigerians could have got married to them. Majority of Ghana ladies.
This is quite interesting, but
Yeah, so
at the end of the day, from my perspective, this is my perspective on this issue. You know, sometimes there are a lot of horror stories.
okay.
You see that when a Ghanaian when a Ghanaian guy cheats on a Ghanaian lady,
Yes.
you know, it doesn't feel as much as a Nigerian man comes to cheat on you. Now, a Ghanaian man cheat on a Ghanaian lady is normal.
It's normal.
It's normal. But when a couple of Nigerians have done that, now they can now categorize all Nigerians as having the same character.
Yes.
I think it's just because of this is just I feel say this is just a African thing, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Because in Nigeria, this same attitude this same thing you are trying to explain about the Ghanaian ladies and all that. In Nigeria, the Yoruba women are like that towards the Igbo guys.
Yes.
The Hausa men are seen some way by the Igbo women.
Yes.
You understand? I feel say this is what I call tribalistic sentiment. And I don't think every Ghanaian lady looks at a Nigerian like that. But when you're in a system whereby everybody is perpetuating the same ideology about a certain people, it can really affect how you interact with those people.
It's true.
Like for example, now I have a situation whereby a Nigerian man who is married to a Ghanaian lady, 6 kids with the lady.
Okay.
They have a happy home. They have been married for donkey years. You see the thing? But at the end of the day, this man is going out with his wife, and they are stopped by the police. When they were stopped by the policeman was like, can I see the normal routine? Can I see your particular, the other one? And then he turned to the Ghanaian lady. I was like, are you married to this one? In Cree, are you married to this Nigerian man? The lady said, oh yeah, that's my husband. The guy was like, what are you doing with these criminals?
You see?
You should leave them.
This is what I'm talking about.
This thing, it's a normal thing that a lot of people do around here. I'm not trying to bring the police into the matter like it's them that do it.
Yes.
It's a normal character that a lot of people in Ghana have towards Nigerians. And the truth is that when you say this thing about somebody that you don't know, do you know how it really affects that relationship?
Yeah. See, one thing is that I believe that those people who think like that are the Ghanaians, the ones that they have not like leave Ghana to anywhere.
I just think they are just myopic. Anybody who thinks like that is myopic.
Some of them think like that. Some of them don't think like that. You understand?
Anybody who thinks like that, I don't even think it's a Ghanaian thing. Like you see that kind of ideology anywhere a black man is. That's what I think anyway.
Okay.
So anyway, so from what you are saying,
all right,
your experience in dating has been bittersweet.
Yeah, bittersweet, man. Bittersweet.
So the day you have stopped football, right?
Yes, I stopped football.
The day you stopped football, how did you feel?
I feel very, very bad.
Why?
Because this is the game that I love and cherish so much. I have passion in the game. So although I've already said to myself, so far I didn't move forward on the game, one of my sons will go forward.
So you want to make sure that one of your child
definitely must play that game.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay, we've heard what you have to say, and it has been an interesting insight on football and those people who don't really make it.
Yeah.
And right now, you said you are into electronics retailing or whatever. So, what are your hopes and dreams for the future?
Just like my hopes and dream now is I just need to, focus on the business now so that I can make something from it. You understand? Just like as I told you before, one of my child must play football. So I will work so hard so that I will become his manager. I will be the one to push him there. So I don't want him to pass through what I passed through. So that is why I'm hustling so hard now.
Okay. Okay. Well, Mr. Okay Money, it has been wonderful talking to you.
Thank you very much.
And hope to have you again on AccraVice.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.